Thank you very much for joining me today. On this hour, I'll be talking to Mr. Grimez, Poet Warrior, about his poetry. He's been doing a lot of open mic nights, going around and doing what he does best, which is an epic mixture of poetry and rhyme. So we'll be listening to that coming up very soon. That was new music. Here you are today. Yes. And how long have you been Mr. Grimez, Poet Warrior for?
I've been a Poet Warrior since 2013.
Right.
As the Poet Warrior.
And then what were you doing before that? So you were doing music and writing lyrics, rapping and stuff like that?
Yeah. Back in 2010, I put out an album with Junior Fuller called A Battle Against the City of Madness. That was more of a hip-hop poetry album. And I also done an EP with a producer called Jason Ellis, a.k.a. Ronix. He keeps changing his name, so I just call him Jason Ellis for now, so you know who he is. He changes his name all the time. So I did an EP, which was called Legend of the Underdog EP, and The Battle Against the City of Madness.
These are good names. I like these names.
Yeah. Very kind of comic book, sci-fi. That's kind of my influence on things. And with music, I had a bit of a rough time. So I decided, cut out the music and get into poetry again, because that's really the foundation of my writing.
What was the rough time with music? Or just getting people to collaborate with, or
everything?
Too costly to do? Or?
It's a long story, but to cut a long story short, it was more about image. The people I was coming across, and you didn't have the right image. You had to be a certain way, had to have a certain look, and you can't make it if you don't sound like 50 Cent or you don't sound like Ludacris or whoever it is at the time. So it became like a real hassle, and I wasn't enjoying it. I got really frustrated and I gave up. I thought I gave up, but actually it was me saying, time for you to take a break, step out of the scene, and then come back. So it wasn't really giving up. Because I believe that if you're really into art and the art form, you know, you will come back to it automatically. The love of it and the respect will bring you back into the scene. So that's how I feel.
It's there in you, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
It's not gone anywhere.
Yeah, it's not like saying, all right, you work in Sainsbury's and you say, right, I'm giving up, I don't care anymore, and you'll never go there again. With art form, it's a total different situation altogether. So for me, I took quite a while to come back into writing and stuff, because I was really distorted, and because the scene is distorted, really, to be honest.
In what way? Just the sort of the aggressiveness of it, or the attitude, or the music just sounds the same at the moment? The raps are exactly the same on loads of records, I find.
It's the industry itself. It's just poisonous. It's like the environment, people don't really know what they're doing, or they're misguiding a lot of young people as well into believing that everything is just a quick hype. And, you know, they can easily replace you tomorrow if they wanted to.